They're a record label from Oakland focused on inspiring youth through music that is profanity-free and created with a unique style and freshness. And joining me now to chat about Kingmakers of Oakland are artists Kahlil and Zoe. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, I want to talk a little bit about you guys as artists. So Kahlil, I'll start with you.
Yes,
you started spoken word at about 8 years old, and then you transitioned into music. How would you say that prepared you for the music transition?
It definitely prepared me, and it influenced me a lot in the music I make now. The poetry that I learned was written by Langston Hughes and a lot of the Black revolutionary literature and folks we used to study when we were young. And so now I write a lot of lyrics that has to do with the Black experience, that ties into history, and I try to write a lot of what I mean. And so a lot of that comes from my upbringing with poetry.
Amazing. I love that transition, and I can definitely see that it will serve you well, just being able to kind of have that vocabulary and write. So very, very cool to see that come through. Zoe, how would you describe your rapping style?
I would describe it as all-encompassing. I grew up with a lot of influences, such as Kanye West, even Miles Davis and Nas, and just growing up with new artists such as Kendrick Lamar. I take and I pick from a lot of styles, and I just put it together in like sort of a compilation way, and try to let it influence me in the way that I put my artistry out there.
Very, very cool. I think that one thing that really sets you guys apart is you really are focused on youth and empowering them. Yes. And Kingmakers of Oakland is all about, giving them an opportunity through music.
Absolutely.
So how are you doing that? And speak a little bit on, the opportunity that you want to provide.
Absolutely. Well, Kingmakers of Oakland fundamentally believes that all Black boys are brilliant, beautiful, and possess innate greatness. And so our job is to create an ecosystem where they can do that and actualize that. And Kingmakers of Oakland, the music arm is one way that they can hear the messages, where they can listen to them on the way to school, but it's also family can share this message with their young folks, and they don't have to turn the music down because of the type of language that's being used. And so really trying to create a community and a conspiracy of care where this can be played at the park, at the church, anywhere, but it's a different environment for our young folks to feel inoculated.
Yes.
I just love what you guys are doing. I love the message behind it. In addition to that, there's also some after-school programs and summer programs that kids can participate in. What do you guys offer in that regard?
Absolutely, absolutely. So now in terms of after-school programs, we offer animation, fashion, production in terms of video recording, podcasting, and music as well. And so those are different areas where students can tap in after school. And then we also have a college access program called the Fellowship Initiative.
Incredible. And there's also a book coming out in November, I understand.
Yeah.
What is this book all about?
Griots of Oakland is about some of the young people coming up in Oakland and the environment that they experienced and the different hardships that they had to come through, and how they made it through, and where they are now and becoming kings, as we like to call them.
Incredible. Okay, well, what do you hope that kids take away from the experience with Kingmakers of Oakland? What do you want, the youth around you who participate with you all to take away?
Yeah, we really want them to focus on the positivity in our community. I think Oakland has produced a lot of beautiful things, and sometimes the spotlight isn't always on that. And so the youth focus may not always be on that. And so for them to know that these things exist in the community, for them to be encouraged, to be invested in, and to believe that they're brilliant themselves.
So what would you say for you has been the most powerful thing about being a part of Kingmakers of Oakland?
The empowerment itself, the empowerment to be who I want to be, the empowerment to be a king, as we like to say, and the empowerment to create. We are able to create our own music, our own media, and our own narrative. And that's, I think, is very important, changing the narrative and creating it as we go.
Yeah, I think that's really important. You can do anything that you want to do. You guys are living that. All you have to do is set it into motion, take the action, and amazing results will follow. I love that. Tell me about the song that you are about to perform here.
Most definitely. This song called Black Love is our title song off of our album that's dropping this Friday, 10/18. It's called Black Love, and it's a compilation of all of the Black love that we received growing up and all of the love that was instilled in us and is present in community. So this song really highlights all of the people, all of the communities that encompass that Black love. So Yeah.
All right, well, I can't wait to hear it.